I really don't care what happens to her at all. I don't care. Like, everybody they tiptoe around with this social media, but what y'all don't get is that it be real consequence for y'all little flexes, y'all quick flexes for $300 that you need. It be consequences for
This drama just got personal. Real personal. Iman Shumpert reportedly confronted Aaron, the man rumored to be getting close to his ex, Teyana Taylor. With raised voices and heated words, Iman allegedly shouted, "You stole her from me." What really happened between these three? And is this the final nail in the coffin for Iman and Teyana's relationship? Iman and Teyana were once the power couple of the culture. From red carpets to reality TV, they had the chemistry, the style, and the story everyone wanted. They married in 2016, had 2 daughters, and seemed like they had each other's backs through everything. But over time, things started to shift. Cheating rumors, distance, and emotional disconnect. Teyana hinted at heartbreak and betrayal long before they announced any kind of separation. Even though they kept the split quiet at first, the damage had already been done behind closed doors. Now it looks like she may be moving on, and Iman is not handling it well. Aaron isn't just some random guy. He's been seen around Teyana's recent events and shows. Some sources say he's in the music or fashion scene, a creative who's caught Teyana's attention. They've been spotted together in New York, laughing at dinner, leaving events in the same car. The chemistry is noticeable, and fans aren't the only ones picking up on it. Iman allegedly reached out to Aaron in private, demanding to know what's really going on. And then, things got heated fast. Witnesses say the 2 men ended up face-to-face at a party last weekend, and that's when Iman reportedly shouted, "You stole her from me." No punches were thrown, but tension was at an all-time high. Friends close to Iman claim he's been struggling since the split. Not just because of the divorce, but because he didn't expect her to move on this fast. He always assumed Teyana would wait or try to make things work again. Now, seeing her smile with another man has hit him where it hurts. His recent social media posts seem cryptic, posting things like, "They never loved you, just loved being loved by you." Insiders say he's angry, not just at Aaron, but at himself. There's talk that Iman feels replaced in both her heart and in her life. Teyana Taylor hasn't directly addressed the ongoing situation with Iman Shumpert, but her actions speak volumes. Despite the silence, her social media presence suggests she's in a positive and thriving phase of her life. Recently, she posted a series of joyful videos, studio clips, and behind-the-scenes moments, all of which convey a message of strength and creative energy. These posts are laced with optimism, and in one particularly telling Instagram post, Teyana shared the phrase, "Peace is my favorite song now." While she hasn't explicitly named anyone, some fans are interpreting this as a subtle message aimed at Iman. It feels calculated, subtle, classy, yet undeniably clear. The message seems to indicate that she has moved on and found inner peace after the turmoil, and she's no longer letting the chaos of her past relationship control her narrative. Interestingly, while Teyana has not openly confirmed any relationship, status changes or addressed her alleged interactions with Aaron, she has also refrained from hiding him. She's posted occasional glimpses of their connection, but in her usual fashion, she hasn't confirmed anything outright. This leaves her followers to piece things together through her social media activity, which is intentional. Close friends of Teyana say that she's entering a glow-up era where she's focusing on healing, her role as a mother, and her creative freedom. Fans have seen her recent activities as part of a journey towards emotional recovery and personal growth. However, her silence on the situation with Iman suggests that she may be purposely avoiding giving him the attention he may be seeking. But could there be more happening behind the scenes that we aren't privy to yet? It's possible. Teyana's approach to handling personal matters in the public eye is often characterized by grace and a bit of mystery, leaving people guessing and speculating. One aspect that hasn't gone unnoticed is the role of Teyana's mother and sister. Known for being fiercely protective of her, They have reportedly been keeping a very close watch on how Iman is reacting to the situation. There is growing concern that his confrontation with Aaron may not be the last. The insider details suggest that her family is focused on keeping things calm and peaceful, particularly for the sake of Teyana's daughters. The idea is to prevent any drama or emotional turmoil from affecting them. This could be a turning point in how Teyana's family approaches future interactions with Iman. They may choose to stand by her, offering her the emotional support she needs without hesitation. The internet, as expected, has exploded in response to the situation. Twitter, as usual, has become a battleground for opinions, memes, and hot takes. Some fans are fiercely defending Teyana, expressing anger at Iman for wanting loyalty after failing to provide it. One user tweeted, "She gave him grace. He gave her pain," capturing the sentiment of many who feel Teyana has been wronged in this situation. Others are equally frustrated with Aaron, claiming that he should have backed off and shown respect to Iman's past relationship with Teyana. One tweet even read, "Imagine losing Teyana Taylor. Bro, you lost at life," a sentiment that quickly went viral. The support for Teyana is palpable, with many believing that she deserves happiness and peace after years of giving herself to a relationship that ultimately seemed unbalanced. TikTokers have also joined the conversation, creating videos where they break down the potential timeline of Teyana and Aaron's relationship, speculating on whether he was involved before the official breakup. Reddit threads are full of theories and conspiracies, some claiming Aaron might have been part of the picture even before the split became public knowledge. While much of this is speculation, it has sparked a broader conversation about what happened behind the scenes in Teyana's relationship with Iman. There are even those who believe that Iman might still see Teyana as his, and that his outburst is more about ego than actual love. This theory adds a complex layer to the situation, suggesting that his actions may not solely be about the breakup, but rather a bruised sense of pride. As the drama continues to unfold, the question on everyone's mind is where this will all lead. Teyana, Iman, and Aaron are all at different crossroads, and the public is watching their every move. For now, Teyana seems to be holding her ground, staying focused and unbothered by the noise around her. She's channeled her energy into her career, motherhood, and her own personal growth. Her silence speaks volumes, especially in the age of social media, where every gesture, post, or lack thereof is scrutinized. She's not allowing the chaos to dictate her life. Instead, she's taking charge of her narrative by continuing to work on herself, whether it's through creative projects, her family life, or simply enjoying the peace she's found in her own company. But the tension isn't going unnoticed. If Iman continues making scenes or attempting to publicly undermine her, Teyana may be forced into a corner where she has to address the situation head-on. While she hasn't yet publicly commented on the drama, that doesn't mean she's going to stay silent forever. Teyana is known for her fierce independence and strength, and she's never been one to let things slide when it comes to protecting herself and her loved ones. If things escalate, whether through public statements or more likely legal actions, it's clear that she won't back down easily. She has always been vocal about maintaining control over her own narrative, and she's likely to take whatever steps necessary to ensure her peace is not compromised, especially for the sake of her children. Iman, on the other hand, has remained largely silent throughout this entire ordeal, at least in the public eye. While he hasn't taken to social media in any significant way to respond to the drama, it's only a matter of time before he's forced to do so. If the situation escalates further and turns into a full-blown public spectacle, with the media and fans involved at every turn, it's hard to imagine him staying quiet forever. Fans are already speculating that he may feel the pressure to defend his side, especially if the drama becomes a love triangle in the eyes of the public. His silence might only serve to fuel the fire, and the longer he stays silent, the more people might begin to question his intentions. He might be forced to speak up, whether it's to set the record straight or to shift the narrative in his favor. Aaron, too, has not made any public moves regarding the situation, Some have wondered if his silence is a strategic move, avoiding any unnecessary drama. However, the longer this plays out, the more the public will want to hear from him. Fans and media outlets alike are already speculating about his role in the situation. Some are even calling for Teyana to address the drama, artistically, believing that she could channel all the energy from this chaotic time into a new album or even a film project. Teyana has always been open about how she uses her personal experiences to fuel her creative work, and fans believe this could be her opportunity to do so once again. If she decides to open up about the situation, it's clear that her response will not only be creative, but incredibly powerful. Whether she chooses to release new music, give an exclusive interview, or even produce a full-blown creative project, fans are eagerly awaiting her next step. Her ability to turn personal pain into art has always been one of her strongest qualities, and this chapter of her life is shaping up to be yet another opportunity for her to do just that. One thing is clear: this situation is far from over. The dynamics between Teyana, Iman, and Aaron are still shifting, and the world is watching, waiting to see how this drama will play out. What started as a private heartbreak is rapidly becoming a public spectacle, one that could define Teyana's next artistic chapter. If she chooses to speak, it won't just be about her relationship. It will be a message to all the women who have endured emotional pain in silence, a declaration of self-worth, and a powerful statement of moving on. This love triangle is spinning, out of control, and it's only a matter of time before someone snaps. Do you think Iman had a right to confront Aaron, or is he just dealing with regret the wrong way? Let us know in the comments. Whose side are you on? Make sure to hit that like button if you're here for the truth and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter in this messy saga. Trust us, you won't want to miss what's coming next.